everybody, it's Christy back with another video, and today we are going to unbox the May Sketchbox. It came in the mail today and I thought that we would unbox it. So the new logo is on the new boxes, which is super exciting. I really like the new logo. I think it's really slick. And this art looks like it was from the box with all the green stuff in it, obviously, by Carolyn McManus, who I have followed for a while, I think, on Instagram, but I definitely see her work all the time, and it's really good. So look at this beautiful moth that she made. I absolutely love it, down to the details at the bottom. So great job, Carolyn, and let's see what this month's Sketchbox has in it. I did like slice it before, but I didn't really look at anything. I did look at the preview online, so I know we've got some markers going on here. But let's see what we have here. Okay, Ecoline. There's a brush. Here's the sticker. It's got all kinds of little stuff in it. And this appears to be Make a Creative's Day with 50% off their first Sketchbox. You can also take a picture of this card and send it to your friend. That works too, so that's pretty cool. I'll leave that here for a second in case anybody wants a picture of it. It's pretty neat. And it says I have a unique coupon code also. So yeah, or scan the coupon code on the front. So there it is. There's the code if anybody wants 50% off their first Sketchbox. Pretty cool. Thanks, Sketchbox. So let's see what was actually in here. We have Jacquard, another High Tones product. So this is liquid watercolor. It's pearlescent liquid watercolor. That's fun. And then we have a Ecoline Duo Tip Deep Ochre marker, but it looks like the ends of it are metallic. I don't know if that means it's going to be a metallic finish. I guess we'll find out when we swatch, but we've got a chisel nib and a bullet or brush nib. I'm assuming a bullet nib. And these are water-soluble markers, I'm pretty sure. At least the other Ecoline markers are, so I'm assuming because we got like a paintbrush here, that these will be water-soluble also. We have another Ecoline Duo Tip. This one is in the color Indigo. So really pretty, like blue and gold color palette here. I like that a lot. We have a Sketchbox signature brush. Looks like an oval wash 1/4 inch oval wash brush. So that's nice. A nice brush to have and use. Their brushes are really nice. Ooh, a Prismacolor Colorase pencil in pink. So Colorase is an erasable colored pencil. I love these for sketching and underpainting. They work really nicely, and they are erasable, so they are pretty cool. And then we have some Clean Color Zig, looks like brush pens. Ooh, this is cool. I don't have the brush pens. I have the Clean Color dot pens, but I don't have the brush pens. So which ones did we get? We got a set of 4, and this one is Billiard Green 418. That's what it looks like. Sea Green 416. Sand number 601. And Summer Sun number 503. So when combined with the Ecoline tip pens, we have some really nice blues and earthy yellows here, which should make for a pretty decent color palette. We don't have anything red. Well, we have a pink pencil, but we will be able to get some really nice variety here with our colors. And then we have some hot press paper. So Mold Made Magnani 1404 4x6 220 GSM paper. I wonder if it is 100% cotton or not. It doesn't say. But I guess we'll play with it and find out. And ooh, look at this art piece. How beautiful, by Carla Cordova, longtime subscriber. And there is their Instagram handle. So Carla, what beautiful inspiration. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to swatch some of this stuff out. Let's look real quick and see if this paper says hot press smooth surface paper, perfect for water-based media, heavyweight, and absorb without warping or buckling, but it doesn't say anything about whether or not it is 100% cotton, so that's okay. Let's see if there is a prompt for this month. There is. The prompt is beach. That's a good prompt for this month. So I'm definitely going to have some fun with this box. Let me go ahead and do some swatching and testing, and that might take me a day or two, but you will see it all in real time here. So let's get to swatching. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I ended up doing artwork offline for this. I got to going on it. I ended up just having a little fun art session away from my desk. This is what I ended up with. I'm trying to get it to catch the light so you can see all the glistening details from that metallic, which there we go, because I tried to really put the metallic right along the edge so that it looked like kind of water washing up on the shore right under the sun there. This was really fun. Oops. I really enjoyed making this piece. I want to talk a little bit about the good and the bad of these art supplies, but overall, this was a really, really nice sketchbox. So here is everything laid out on a swatch card. You can see how nicely the metallic kind of appears there. And you can see that the color erase pencil does erase pretty nicely. I did use it to sketch out what I did here, but you can't see it because it's underneath. And take a big notice that it felt to me like, so I kind of drew into this swatch, but this is a really good example here. These Ecoline pens were definitely less movable once they were down. So that's pretty expected with the Ecoline, says like line in general. And I also found that these pens wanted to rip this paper. I just felt like they definitely wanted to tear at it. I didn't really push it too hard because I didn't want to ruin paper. But overall, these were just okay for me. Now, it's not the ink. I actually really like the ink, the Ecoline Talons ink line. The Ecoline ink line in general is really great. This is an example of what their ink looks like just in the bottle. It comes with this really nice little cap and rubber stopper. I'm going to move this artwork so I don't accidentally get it. But that's what it looks like, and it comes out like that. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the ink in a minute, but I just wanted to show what this looked like because I really like the ink in these pens, but I don't love the pens themselves. So I kind of wish we had just gotten the ink separate, that would have been really cool. These are amazing. I've never had a true set of these before. I have an Arteza set of brush pens, but I love the Zig Clean Color Dot pens. I've just never been able to justify buying myself a whole set of these Clean Color Real brush pens, but they are amazing, and now I kind of want them. So, I mean, that's cool, but I really enjoyed these. This color palette was really nice. It lent itself to the theme of beach, like, so nicely. And this was pretty cool. This pearl white was neat. I liked that I could add glistening effects with it, so I did like it. This paper was just okay. I did a little bit of searching. It is 50% cotton, and it was okay. I, in general, I'm not the biggest fan of the Magnani line, but the Magnani line. I do know that it seems like Sketchbox has a good relationship with them, though, because they do a lot with Sketchbox, and some of their paper I like better than others. This was pretty standard. I definitely feel like it was like well priced and all, but I just, I could have taken it or left it. It was just okay. All right, so let's talk about pricing. I feel like I'm all over the place today. Oh, and the brush was great. This brush is awesome. It's soft, and I was able to get like detailed lines, and I was able to get nice washes with it. It really worked well with this particular curated box. So the pricing on this box is pretty awesome. Everything is a name brand product with the exception of the Sketchbox signature brush. And Sketchbox signature brushes are pretty nice in and of themselves and have made a name for being pretty awesome. So Sketchbox's value for this box was $51.27. I paid $40 including shipping for this box. So let me talk about my best price, because not everything is available. Not everything is easily accessible, and I would make one adjustment if I was going to buy these products on my own. So the Clean Color brush set, you would have to parse together because I would have to do open stock for 4 of them. So I could do that on Blick for $11.88. This, I gave them the value that a Princeton Velvet Touch similar brush would be, just because I think that's about the quality that we're getting for Sketchbox Signature, which is awesome. I love the Princeton Velvet Touch line. You cannot buy this pink Coloraze pencil open stock anymore. The closest you could get was the Carmine pencil, and I would have gotten that from Blick. I gave them the value for the Jacquard high tones because I can't find them anywhere. This is a pretty new product, and I think they might have partnered with Sketchbox to start releasing this line, because Sketchbox is literally the only place that I can find it. But I think that for what you're getting here and for the amount, $4.50 is an appropriate price. For the watercolor paper, I could get it on another site for $6.95, but that would have been for one gigantic sheet, and that gigantic sheet would amount to about 5 times the paper. So that's the smallest amount that I myself could buy. So that's what I gave myself the value for. And then to come back up to the Ecoline Duo Tip pens, they were $7 a piece. And I just want to point out, and I get it, Sketchbox wanted to give us a box of all markers, so they chose the markers. But for me personally, I would rather have had these 2 ink colors in just the ink, since we got a paintbrush anyhow. I feel like that would have been amazing. And the reason that I would like that is because I think you would get way more ink if you didn't have them in markers. So they could have given us those 2 inks. They're $5.78 times 2. So I think for a comparable price, they could have given us the ink bottles instead. And the Ecoline brush pens, Duo Tip pens, and the inks all come with the same names and colors. So these 2 colors do exist in the ink line. So that's how I would have done it if I was to rebuy this box myself. And that's just partially because I really like bottles of ink better than markers. I feel like I could do more with that. And if I wanted to put them in markers, I could always do that. So I know in the past, Sketchbox has included like an empty marker. So I think that might have been a fun way to do this box. But since these were already brush pens, you could have actually have included like a water brush marker and some inks. That would have been really fun. So that's just my 2 cents on the whole thing. I also was a little bit missing a white highlight for a beach picture. I would have liked to play with some white, and I may still put a little white gouache over that. But overall, I'm splitting hairs. the value in this box was incredible. So it was a really good value. Really great supplies. I had a lot of fun with it. These are all going to be things that go into my stash that I will end up using again. I might not use these, but we'll see. I do have some Ecoline brush markers that I'm okay with, but I'm just finding that that's a line that's not necessarily for me. But yeah, overall, Sketchbox continues to crush it and knock it out of the park every month. If you have an opportunity to play with this box, I would say do it. I will have a link in my description to my Shop Sketch store. So if you like any of these supplies and want to pick them up, I will put them in my Shop Sketch store so that you can grab them. There'll be no extra cost to you. Actually, you get a discount when you're in my Shop Sketch store, and I get a little bit of a commission, which helps the channel. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this Sketchbox video. What was your favorite thing in this box, and what was your least favorite thing in this box? I would love to know that in the comments below. And that's going to be it for me today. I hope that this inspires you to paint some water today, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.